I am my quiet corner. Hey, hey, Curiously Michelle. Can y'all hear me? Hey, my quiet corner. I tried to go subscribe to your channel. Let me go try right now. Hold on. My quiet. You've got dashes between, right? That's what's throwing me off. Subscribe to because it's not well, now that I'm on mine, I can go to your channel. Hold on. I'll try. Okay, now I got you. I got you, girl. I got you, girl. Hey, hey, hey. You grabbed a snack. Oh, good, Michelle. Good. Yeah, I'm not gonna be long because I got a lot I want to do today, and I just finished up this journal. So I'm gonna do this journal a little bit different since it's finished. I typically y'all let me know if you can hear me. I hope you can hear me. Typically, I have been doing flip throughs with music. Hey, Carolyn. Hey, girl. I'm not going to be long. But I am going to do that. You're going to see. Hey, Susie. Hey, bestie. I'm going to do a flip through with no talking, just music in the background. I've already filmed it. I just gotta load it and put the music to it. Whatever. Anyway, but I also thought I would try. Hey, Kay, welcome. I'd try doing a live flip through because sometimes I get y'all are so kind to me, and some of you tell me, but we want to hear you tell us what it is. Like, so I thought, well, I'll try this in a live version and see how it goes. And then I'll still do the with music because I'm going to tell y'all something. Those flip throughs that I do to music get a lot of views. Like they really do. So I want to try to accommodate. Yes, and so you guys, I just found my quiet corner through Curiously Michelle. And so if you don't know my new friends, go and subscribe and support those ladies for me. Please. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're going to start flipping through. I've shown this before, but like I said, I just finished it. I used, I hope you can tell there, a lot of primarily when I did stitching. Hey, Sherry, welcome. I used gold thread this time. I've always wanted to do a journal where I did all gold threads, so I was able to do that. Now, you guys who are seamstresses and sewists that are more familiar than me, because I didn't do any of this stuff, especially with fabric, but my gold thread that I was using was from Hobby Lobby. And it does okay, but it's very thin. So I just got another spool from Walmart. And I don't know what brand it's just like that regular brand, whatever that regular brand, I forget. Anyway, it seems like it was a little bit thicker and did a little better. So I think I'm gonna keep trying that one and see. But I really liked the gold. I really wanted to do something with gold thread. So you can see this is, I did wind up covering, this was a thesaurus originally. And that's what this said behind this flower. It said Roget's thesaurus. So I just covered it with this flower. Oh, you found me, Quiet Corner. Please tell me your name. And listen, if I ask you over and over again what your name is, please don't be offended because I don't remember crap. I remember nothing anymore. Hey, Cody. Oh my goodness, y'all. Cody, do you have a sale coming up? Put in the comments when your next sale is, and let me tell y'all something right now. If y'all ain't going to Cotty sales, y'all are missing out. I just ordered some stuff from Cotty. Cotty, thank you so much. I love every piece of it. Every single piece of it. It is absolutely divine. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. I love it all. So thank you very much. Thank you. Terry. Hey, Terry. Carol. Okay, so my quiet corner is Carol. Carol. Okay, I'm going to try my best to remember that. You answer to Carol too, Carolyn? I always call you Carolyn. I always call you my Carolyn from Texas. That's what I call you. Oh my God. Let's get into this because really and truly, I don't think I can be long because if y'all didn't know, like Louisiana, I guess the Gulf South. Carolyn, are y'all getting rain over there in Texas? We're like getting Noah rain. Yeah, like they have all day long. They said we're going to be, look, already Louisiana floods as it is, but Lord have mercy. So I'm in my Christmas PJs, which is fine. I just made a steak and potato soup, something real yummy. And I am in now. I've done all my chores almost. I have one load of laundry left, and then I get to like craft the rest of the day away. So I'm excited about that. So I wanted to show y'all this journal. I wanted to flip through and talk through it, but you will see, if you see it again, there is going to be one set to music where I'm not talking. So let's get through it. This is 3 signatures, y'all. I did 3 signatures. Okay, this is an old fabric that I had. It's one of those tapestry type fabrics. And then I just had this. I believe this is from Hobby Lobby, this little lace. And I just thought it went well together. Yeah, I'm going to have a fun day. Christina, thank you for coming over, Christina. Christina's one of my new friends, too. I just subscribed to her. If y'all don't know, Curiously Michelle goes live also. I met Curiously Michelle through the Ginger Cat Lady. So you guys go subscribe to those ladies, if you will, please. Let's see. Okay, I want to preface this by saying this journal is spoken for, okay? And I did set it up a little differently because I actually included journaling prompts in this journal. Okay, so it's kind of specific. However, if the person that is getting it doesn't want that particular journaling prompt, they can cover it. It's a junk journal, right? And it may not have enough room to actually journal where the actual prompt is, but they can add paper. I mean, it's a junk journal, right? So I did this I did this before as a little belly band. I've done, where it's just different. Just a different kind of look, and then added this little 3D type sticker on the top, and you'll see quite a few fabric journaling cards. And again, using the gold thread, I did not cut off any of the strings. I wanted this to be raggy because I wanted the elements to be opposite of what the gorgeous cover is. Because when you see a cover like this, don't you always think of, just stately and everything perfect and everything's got to be in its place. And you know what I'm talking about? Like when you see things like that, when you walk into rooms like this that have this kind of furniture and all that, and you just always think everything's got to be perfect. Well, the elements in this are the complete opposite. They're going to be completely opposite. They're going to be junky. But they're still going to be pretty, right? So this fabric is, I've had this for a long, long time. Then I have some junk journal jewelry that I just put on bulb pins. And we'll talk about that more as we go through. Let's see, Christina was interviewed by Hazel last night. Oh, congratulations. Carol Crafty Canvas. Hey, Carol Crafty Canvas, welcome. I want to try to keep up with the chat as much as I can. So we've got this little belly band. Then, and this paper pack, the scrapbook paper that you're going to see, it came from Michaels. This paper pack came from Michaels. So you see, this is a little half page. But on the other side, this pocket is actually I call it flyleaf page, which may not be even the right term, but it's the first page of a book, and it just had the fleur-de-lis on it, and I did gold stitching on here, and then a little mindfulness sticker. So this journal was set up to actually journal in. So you'll see little mindfulness and little sayings and different things in here. This is an envelope from 1939, and it is empty. But I wanted to include it because I wanted to include pieces that could be used as ephemera, whether you tear them, make your own tags, whatever. But this journal is spoken for already. I did, what do we call these? The Rita Donnelly flip. Is that, I don't do many of these. I like to, but I decided to do that here. And then a little tag that has just a little tuck of paper there. And then we've got a little ledger paper here, a little coloring sheet, and then another piece of junk journal jewelry. Hey, T, good morning, good morning. Then I've never done this, okay? While I have done some stenciling on pages, I have never done the outline. I thought, you know what, I'm going to try it. And so that's what that is. I just outlined with a black marker. This ledger paper is vintage. This is vintage ledger. And it's pretty significant too, pretty sturdy. You've got another fabric tag and just a tuck here. I left this blank. I started to put ledger on it, but I thought, no, I'm going to add, like the pack that's going with this journal will have some pieces of ledger and different things. This is just out of a children's book, but I thought because it was so Victorian looking, it would go, it would go with the feel of the book. Then I just used this, not necessarily because of the content, just because of the color. I picked that. This side was red, as you can see, so I just covered it and did a little stenciling on here. I don't do much stenciling. I really don't. I have stencils. I have a lot of stencils, but there is that, if you remember, that other little half page, but I just cut around this just for interest. And then we've got just a little paper clip. No big deal, just a little lace on the top. And then a little journaling card, not stitched around. Now this is pretty significant, so added that. And then this is from a vintage botanical book that I have. And I used a few Edith Holden pages because I wanted to, you'll see a botanical theme come through quite a bit. Now, all of the signatures are finished off, tied off with vintage buttons. Can you see the detail in those buttons? I think these are so pretty. I just think these are so pretty. Then I've got this embossed stationery. I'm running low on this. I am running low on this, but I love it. And then that's the other side of that botanical. This is from a vintage botanical book. Quite a few vintage pieces in here. Some new, but there's a few vintage. And then just a little dotted paper that cut off. Hey, Earlene, you're on grandbaby duty? Okay, I understand, but I'm so glad that you stopped in. Here's another belly band, and then this was just a scrap, and I didn't want, of course I was going to use it that beautiful, because you'll see it's on a page edge over here. And then I just made sure to put, this is vintage ledger. So this is from a vintage botanical book. Here's an envelope, one of those window envelopes that we recently got from Amazon. I told y'all about these. I don't know if they're $6 or $7, whatever. They're in my Amazon Prime stuff or Amazon affiliate links. This is another fabric tag. So I just stuck that there. And then where the envelope flap is, I just left it open so you could, tuck a few little things in there. This is from a vintage, let me show y'all this book. I love the pawn because I think it'll eventually, this cover will eventually become a journal. It's smaller. I've not done this size yet, so I'm excited to try. And it's one of those linen covers. I think this is going to be pretty. So I've been using pages from that. And this is from it's a reproduction Montgomery Ward's catalog page. So we've got that. Here's that Victorian children's book. You like the stationery and journals, Christina? Me too. Me too. Here's a little fabric flip. Did these forever. When I tell y'all, just forever ago, but I pulled it because oh, Cotty, thank you so much. I have just been going for it. I can't explain it, y'all. I have, now I'm going to, I love the children's illustrations. I do, and I will continue to do those. But this, I don't know the rhyme or reason why, but I just had to try to evolve to this style, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Here's some journaling prompts. So you see, and I got those out of a book, but just, tore them out and kind of grunged them up a little bit. And these pieces right here, when we went to Hobby Lobby, guys, those are a couple of those ephemera packs that we picked up in Hobby Lobby when Paper Studio was on sale. I highly, highly recommend this one. I don't have it handy or I'd show it to y'all. Shoot. But next time you're in Hobby Lobby, go down that sticker aisle and check out that they've got quite a few new ephemera packs. This one, you'll see it, you'll recognize it. It looks just like Tim Holtz stuff. Highly recommend it. Friday through Sunday, so I may miss anything. Oh, okay, Susie, no worries. Go be with your babies. It's all good. I'm glad you're telling me, though, because when you don't pop up, Susie, I worry about you. So thank you for telling me. Here's another one of those stencils where I outlined with black. Here's a color page, and here is another. Now, this is a vintage button, as you can see. I pulled out, look, this is just one. I pulled out one of my little vintage buttons. I use this little bag because of the gold elements, and then this is a scrapbook cut off. Wait until you see this fabric. This was, oh, loved it. And here's some more of that stationery, guys. So this bag, while it's very flat, it doesn't have gussets on the side, it can hold a lot. These, I just got these cards, but this is the Mockingbird. Here's a part of that ephemera pack too. And then I left this blank, and I put probably what I should do. How about if I do this instead? Just a gold paper clip, and just do the tag and a little label on that side, so it's not quite as stark white. Now, this is the fabric flip that I did. Cotty, I cannot agree more. I can't agree more. When it is, do you feel like I feel a sense of accomplishment that I can't hardly describe? Like, it's not a boastful thing. It's like I step back away from it and I look at it and I think, oh my God, I did that. I did that. It's the most wonderful feeling. I got this piece of fabric I know came from Tamara Crumble. I know that. This one too. I cannot remember where this one came from. Isn't that a shame, y'all? But I know I got it in Happy Mail, and I absolutely love it. I love it. But it is a fabric flip, and then just did a little sticker there. Oh, I'm so glad, Carol. I'm so glad you're finding so many new friends. I love it too whenever I find new channels. And then this is blank, and here's a couple of little journaling prompts. Do you believe in soulmates, and do you believe in power naps? Oh, that one came from UT. Did it really? Oh, stop. That's when you sent me all that batik fabric? Oh my goodness, I bet that's when I got, because I still have that too. I did make some fabric clusters with that batik fabric, but I'm stingy with it. I am. Hey, Susan. Hey, Susan is my neighbor. Susan does, Chaos with Susan does planning stuff. You believe in power naps, Susie? This is a belly band here, and then this is just one of those little scrappy notebooks. I said, well, I got to add that. And it's got a little wax seal on the front. And then this is some coffee dyed paper. I did not do this coffee dyed paper. And then this is that straw paper. I love the feel of this. And then I just did, that's from This is from that ephemera pack at Hobby Lobby, y'all. I'm telling you, it's one of the best ones I've ever gotten. This is of course, a paper scrap, right? It's a paper cluster scrap. And I am actually debating on whether to do a live this weekend. Where'd you get your straw paper from? Cotty, at the thrift store. I found a pack at the thrift store, believe it or not. I sure did. Listen, lucky luck. Lucky, lucky luck. I am thinking about doing my live Saturday on paper scraps, what to do with paper scraps, and just kind of working through a few of the options that I do paper scraps on. So you may see me pull this out. This is Braille paper. And then I had this floral pattern, and I had this little bitty ruffle already made. And so this is an Eloise Wilkin like date book that I have been pulling from. You want to see this paper scrap live, Christina? Okay. I will work through that. You'll see. I'll set it up. I'll set it up today so you can go turn the notification on if you want. But I'll do the little thumbnail and stuff to set it up, and I'll get set up for it because there's quite a few things that I'd love to revisit and show you how I keep my paper clusters, which I haven't done that in 3 years. So it's probably a good idea to set that up. Yeah, so I just did this as a little bitty tuck. And this is from that, actually, no, this one and this one is actually from a Tim Holtz ephemera pack. Now this, check this out, y'all. This is an actual receipt. July 11th, 1960. Isn't that fun? Whenever I bought those books, whenever I was with Leslie this past weekend and we went thrifting real quick, we thrifted at this little store, Junk and Disorderly. It was in one of those ledgers that I bought. This was, and I thought, it's got to go. It's got to go. It's got to go with this. Then this, I have a book, and this paper is really cool, but I have that. Yeah, isn't that something, Carolyn? And then this is stitched with a gold thread, another little floral fabric tag. A lot of fabric tags in this one. And then I did some gold stitching across here. Here's another one of my paper clusters. I'm excited now. I'm so glad y'all want to see that. I can't wait to share with y'all some of the ideas I have for, and it ain't nothing new. Poor things, they're probably like, oh my God, what's she gonna do? It ain't nothing new, but I do wanna come back around to it and show it to y'all. Then Edith Holden. And then we've got this. Now, have y'all seen these? I had a short. Now, this short almost went what I consider viral, at least for me. It was like, had a lot of views. These little coin wrappers that I just, look, you can see how I did it. I just layered things on top of it, and then I cut down little pages and folded over tickets so that you can tuck this inside as little journaling spots, and that becomes your hidden, it's really not even a hidden paper clip, altered paper clip really is what it is, because you can still see the paper clip on that side. Then here's some more journaling spots, and I outlined this page with some stickers that I had. What's the best present you were ever given? Let's answer that in the comments. Y'all tell us, what's the best present you were ever given? Oh, then you know what to do with Christina. Oh, good. Okay, cool. Yes, then I'm definitely going to do it. This is done with that gold thread again, and I just left it all stringing. This is a bookmark, or can be used as a belly band, but it was too tall for this. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to put it in there because I loved it. This is one of the things that I do with my scrappy pieces, Christina. I'll just take a base whatever that base is. And look, see how you can see the different sizes. I just glue them on and I sew. You don't have to sew. But that is one of the things that I will do with my scrappy pieces. We'll do that on Saturday. The Barbie Country Camper was the best. Oh, your engagement ring, Terry, that's a good one. Forgiveness might be the best present. Man, Susan, you ain't joking. I have a hard time with forgiveness. I'm gonna confess my sin here with all y'all. I can hold a grudge. Yeah. Now, I don't, now, I mean, don't go spread that around. Of course, now it's on the internet. I do. I really have I have to work hard on that. Because it's not, this is what I do. When somebody really hurts me, now I'm not talking about, just regular little hurt feelings. I'm talking about if somebody like regularly shows me who they are and they have hurt me, I become indifferent to that person, if that makes sense. Like, I really do. I just become indifferent. Jonna, I've been thinking about you, girl. How you been? Yeah, the big stuff, it's hard, Terry. It's hard for me. Your daughter's turning 40 today, T? Oh, congrats. Okay, 31 years ago was probably the best gift. I spent all Christmas Day in labor. Oh, Susan. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, hey, Messy Missy. Hey, girl. We're talking about what was the best gift you were ever given. That was one of the journaling prompts in this book, because this book has some journaling prompts built in. Did a little paper moment on the back here, some lined paper. And then we just did, I found this notebook paper, colored. It was just a pretty color. Got that. Playing with your sister. She just left to go home. Oh, a horse. That's an awesome gift, Cotty. That's pretty cool. Did this little journaling card. And then this is another one of those altered paper clips. And so here's one of those pieces of ephemera, and I just covered the chair with it. And then on the other side is a little tag. So I just took it and clamped both of them in there. Then this is vintage wallpaper pocket, and then just a note card that I'd gotten from Hobby Lobby at one of their clearances last year. The Braille paper, little straw paper, some coffee dyed paper, and then here's another journaling prompt. And then just did this. This ledger is it was pretty brittle, so I need to start using some of this stuff. So that's why you're going to see in my journals, some of these pages are going to be affixed and glued down. Then I loved this. I just love this color of this notebook paper. I deckled the edges. Is Angela here? Angela, good morning. Angela sent me an order recently, and she included a few goodies. It's so cool. I can't wait for y'all to see that I called it a Happy Mail video. It is. It made me very happy. Very happy. So this is just Amazon packaging, y'all, and I just sewed around it with one of those really pronounced stitches, just so it would look like that, to be honest. And then this is some sari silk. Just a little, I think this was packaging, actually, some kind of packaging. We did this one together. Yeah, I think we did this on a live, actually. So we just have a couple of little journaling cards that we, came from the paper pack, the actual paper pack. This journal does not lay flat. I'm going to tell y'all. It does not lay flat. And then we did her. She's so cute, huh? She goes with those little Victorian children. So you'll see birds, botanical, and Victorian children in this one. This book right here, this book is like from 1920 something. This one is. And I've been using it sparingly over the last couple of years. I've got these. I made these envelopes, and inside are those ephemera pieces from the Hobby Lobby paper pack. You're going to see this card again. I use this card twice in here, actually. And then this card. Then we've got that. And then I glued this down. Great things are done by a series of small things brought together. I had this. I've been having the acetate. And I really and truly, I think this is actually staying down. But for the person that's getting this, if it comes up, just know I've done everything I can, because typically I have to sew it down, but I think you're good with this. I think this is going to be okay. Then I had these little black tags, and then there's that ephemera piece again. I just loved it with this green, so that's why I used it again. Little altered index card. Thought it was cute. And then that's another piece of that ephemera pack from Hobby Lobby. Here's a double pocket again. Amazon packaging. And then that, and that, and that. Liked that. And then here is stitched around with gold thread again. And a little tuck here. Edith Holden page. This little moment here. This is kind of, I don't want to call it paper engineering. It's not paper engineering, but the angles and stuff that you have to cut, it takes a minute. For me, anyway, it takes a minute to figure out how to do those. But they're worth it. I think they're worth it visually. Coffee dyed paper with some little, am I in screen? I hope I'm in screen. And then here, I just used this certificate page and just left it all blank. But I did use, again, vintage buttons to secure that signature. Here's some more coffee dyed paper. Highlights of the week. Edith Holden. And then a little tuck here and some more Amazon packaging. And you see I have the Amazon packaging out. Here's from one of those National Geographics that I recently got. You're ironing your fabric? Oh, cool. Hey, Bex. Thanks for popping in. And then there's another one of those journaling cards with a little tuck here. And I'll show you the paper. This was a scrap of paper that I had. This came, I had this as a fussy cut. It was in my stash of fussy cuts. I'm going to show those soon too, how I store them. Then that, and here's a mirror of that other music page. So I just did the same thing there, and then on the back here. Now this is one of the things, Christina, if you're still here, this is one of the things that I will do with scraps also. See how that's all wonky? But that's just, I had a piece of that map that I had worked on recently. I don't know if y'all saw that or not. That video did really well for me. So for those of you who went out and liked that video, thank you very much. But that is a map, just a strip of map page. And then I just laid little scraps that I had on my desk on it and sewed it down and put some little stickers. Here is a ruby-throated hummingbird card. Now, I'll tell you why this is that significant. On the next page of that bird book, ruby-throated hummingbird. Isn't that fun? I thought that was fun. And then some more botanical with the Amazon packaging. And then here's another color of that paper. It's brown. Now, I guess you would take black ink. I haven't tested it yet. Have not tested it yet. But I used just a little piece of that ephemera pack too, just to doll it up a little bit. And then I also included a piece of that ephemera here on the corner. And then here is another piece of junk journal jewelry. So you've got quite a few pieces. This is a vintage button. Quite a few pieces of junk journal jewelry on the sides here that are coming out of this book. And like I said, I did not cut any threads in this. I left them all just like they were. And that's it. That's all she wrote. Thank you so much, Cotty. That belly band, I'll try and maybe we'll play with one of those on Saturday too. By the way, Hazel, maybe she could do special H2H and combine with your Saturday morning lives. Ah, so fun, T, so fun. That would be fun. Thank you so much, Carol. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Yes, this one was fun. I wanted to get it out, though, this morning because I'm fixing to pack it up and send it off. But you guys, like I said, I am doing a flip through. Thank you, Angela. I appreciate it. I'm going to do a flip through like I have been doing with just the music in the background, too. So that'll happen, too. I know a lot of people like those. Ironers unite, Terry. Thank y'all so much. Random question to chat. Susie has a random question. Is there such a thing as a posy like in the nursery rhymes? A pocket full of posies? Ring around the rosies, a pocket full of posies? Oh, that's a good question. Oh, good, Cotty. You'll love Bex. Oh my goodness gracious, Bex is talented. I love to see Bex's create. Oh my God, she's so talented. Thank you so much, Sherry. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Okay. Like I said, it's raining. Going to be raining here. We got Noah. Noah said, let it rain on them instead of me, because that's what we're expecting to rain all day. I'm in for the day. I'm in my Christmas jammies. I just made steak and potato soup for the evening for our supper. So all I got to do now is go back inside, finish one load of laundry, then I'm back out here to start my next project. And I do think, I'll show y'all, I'll share it with y'all. I think it's going to be this one. I think. There must be, let's see, there must be, they put them in the pockets to help with the smell of decay. Oh, really? Is that why, T? I did not know that. Oh, I did not know that's what it was. Oh, Bex, listen, girl, that's a true statement, honey. You are extremely talented. But I think I'm going to do, this is, I got this one. This is an A edition. I actually did get this one, just got it. And I've been wanting to do a winter journal. So I thought, you know what, let me see. I'll show y'all a few of the pages that I picked out, because I don't have necessarily a winter scrapbook paper pack, but I did have some, what I think will work, some pages here. And I also have, I just haven't pulled it yet, a glitter, light blue glitter page, if I remember correctly. Sherry, are you the person that wanted me to do the start to finish cinch bound little golden book? Because I have that on my radar too. I've got to do one like that too for somebody. I don't remember if it was you or not. So a variety of flowers. Oh, so posies are a variety of little flowers. I gotcha. Yeah, Missy, I'm hoping so. It looks pretty good. It smelled good in there. And believe it or not, I actually did a batch of coffee dyed graph paper. So that's cooking. That's also cooking. That's all I'm up to this weekend. Hopefully we'll journal the rest of the weekend. And Saturday we'll try and jump on and do that live where we are going to do, what do we do with our paper scraps? Some ideas for our paper scraps. I think that's what we'll do. Susie, I hope you have a good time with your family. Oh, Sherry, you just subbed. Okay. It might not have been you. I have a note of who it was so that whenever I actually do it, I can at them so they'll know that I'm responding to them. Yeah, I try to keep notes of things like that. But that is on my radar to do, is start to finish for the cinch-bound little golden books. Um, we'll do some videos on this for sure. Yep. But I think this is what I'm gonna be working on this afternoon. And I think that's it for me today. What else do I got? Yeah. I mean, I think that's probably be lying if I said anything else. T, you're babysitting grandkids. Huge birthday parties next weekend. Daughter and her son is 17. Wow. Thumbprint Creations. Hey, Carrie, the real Carrie's in the house now. Yes. I'm so glad you're here, Carrie. I am. I'm gonna jump off. I didn't want to stay on long, but I did want to get this one shared with you guys. I thought I'd do something a little different and just share this on a live. There is a video coming where it's set to music though too. Oh, bless your heart, Carrie. I want to go watch it. Heading into the craft room. Raining here today too. Okay. Missy, are you in Oklahoma? Where are you at? While watching. Yeah, we all multitask, don't we? We all multitask. Anyway, I'm going to let y'all go. It's Susie. Thank you for stopping in. Thanks, everyone, for jumping in. I'm so glad we had so many new friends here today, too. We can build our community. It's uploading. So you think, Carrie, Thumbprint Creations by Carrie will have a new video. You think it'll be out later today? T, tell me it's sunny and warm. Very good. Very good. Love you too, bestie. All right, y'all. I gotta get off here. I gotta go fold that last load of laundry. I'm just procrastinating at this point. Let me go, y'all. Y'all have a great day. We'll talk soon. Bye, guys.